Austin, Texas. The Royal Card Club hosting the Lips Ladies International Poker Series main event here. It's their 20th year anniversary. Cheryl in the +2 with the ace-queen. Definitely going to be coming in for a raise here. Standard raise has been about 6K. Is she going to go a little bit bigger? It looks like that. Maybe 7K? Oh, 7,500. All right.
Good luck.
I think I just heard an all-in here. Looks like Ruth is making her stand here with the ace-king. She has Cheryl dominated. But given stack sizes,
24,500.
it's not that much more for Cheryl to call, but it is a large portion of her stack, almost half of it, for her to commit here with ace-queen. Nobody else waking up with anything here. And it looks like she is going to make the call. Ruth poised to double up here in the driver's seat, dominating.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. 24,500.
We need to save a horse and ride it.
Ruth, one of our local players here in the Austin market. She's been playing for 23 years. Two-time Nevada State Ladies Champion, two-time Lips National Champion, 2019 WPA Women's Poker Association Player of the Year. We do have an ace on the flop, but a jack doesn't hit either of them. Ruth still in the lead here.
And
Kicker still plays. And she holds. She's going to get that full double. Cheryl taking a pretty hefty hit to her stack here. Ruth did tell me earlier that she prefers to play in Vegas over Texas because players in Vegas know how to fold. And that is very true. Here in Texas, they do not like folding. 3K is her big blind now.
Yeah.
Just 15K. She's going to have to make a stand. She's probably going to get looked up, given her stack size here.
I had no idea.
Gonna need to hold.
Yeah.
Needs a triple up. Get back in it.
I thought
It's okay.
it was
As long as you have a chip in front of you, it's not over.
Yeah, I was
You can bounce back.
same.
I've seen it. I've done
I
it.
wonder if my cards were red on that hand.
doesn't count that
it
way.
was, yeah, she was
And
already
Jack
looking at
saying
it.
he's located in Georgetown, Texas. That's just a little bit north of us here in the Austin area, the Austin Round Rock. Rosie gonna limp in here with pocket threes under the gun. Cheryl gonna call with an ace-9 offsuit in the +1 position. I'd like to see him make a raise if you're gonna play the ace-9 here, but Lisa waking up with jacks finally. The spot she's been waiting for, and oh no.
Call from 66.
No, she runs into queens. But she's just calling with the queens. No, you gotta re-raise the queens. And Brittany with the ace-jack. Everyone's gonna come along now. Oh, what a disaster for Lisa. Maybe not. Maybe she'll get away from it here. There's some overcards facing a few opponents. See what happens here. We've got the king. Nobody's gonna be happy about the king. We do have backdoor hearts for Brittany and 2. Does Lisa want to rep with the king here? She doesn't have a heart in her hand. She's thinking through her options. Can I push them off better hands?
Gonna check the
Nope,
judge-
she's going to
check the
slow
judge,
down.
check the
She doesn't want to bleed any more chips. All of that money could have went in pre-flop here if 2 had raised.
Got 20,000.
But she's going to bet it here. He's like, there's only one over. I'm on the button. You both checked. If you've got a king, prove it. Not sure what Brittany's thinking about here, except maybe 2's trying to steal, but no real draw there, so she's gonna get out of the way.
All in for 2.5.
And ripping it here with the jacks. Power poker, power move. She does have her opponent covered. This is a tough spot when you get the queens. Is my opponent just slow playing the ace-king? Do they have king-king? Do they have ace-ace? You know, sometimes people check back big hands on the flop to protect their range. This is a hard call for your tournament life here. If you're wrong, you're out. Lisa did raise pre-flop here. Sometimes you gotta give her credit. I think she might get this one through. But 2 not ready to fold just yet. She's thinking through it. It's hard when you get a big hand and now you gotta let it go.
Okay.
But Lisa
No.
can have the ace king. She can have the king king. She can have the ace ace here. She could even have a 7-7 coming in for a raise. So you're trying to figure out, what do I beat? What bluffs does she have? Is she bluffing a flush draw? Ace queen of hearts? Alright, let us know in the chat. Will Lisa get called here? Or is 2 gonna fold?
That's not a corgi, right?
Yeah, it's a Welsh Corgi.
Oh, is it?
Pemberton
Oh.
is what the black ones are called.
Okay.
2 win in the blender here. Lisa remaining stoic, giving nothing away. In her head just saying fold, fold, fold. She's got to be worried that 2, because of all the time she's taking, could have a weak king here. Maybe a king 10 who doesn't want to call it off when she's dominated. Lisa probably realizes she's beat right now.
Most people
May
have
not
that
put
as
her
like
opponent
a
on pocket queens though, but
Or
perhaps like a weak suited king, king 10, king jack.
I got it in
That's
Vegas.
worried she has ace king.
In the airport, they made them.
Oh, they're custom.
Texas Crate, don't think she'll call.
What is it?
I know Lisa's head is just fold, 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 please fold. Let me get this through. Please.
What would Oprah do?
Give you a
So did you see Oprah in?
And you know, if Lisa does
Chicago?
get called and lose this
The
pot
first
here,
time I
it's going to
did,
be a
yeah.
big hit
Not
to
on
her
her
stack.
show,
She's going to
but
go
on
from
her
chip
show,
leader
she
down
did
to the bottom ranks, but she gets it through. Power of being the pre-flop raiser, the power of the range
I have
advantage.
a friend that
And
went
that's
to
why
the
you
show and
re-raise
got
those
all
queens
kinds of
pre-flop.
stuff. It was pretty amazing.
Yeah? How do we find them?
Any custom made on my Facebook page.
Oh, what's your page?
MJ Osofsky, and then you can just do the custom
Oh, okay.
order. Yeah.
Cool.
You have to know how to spell Oblonsky.
Yeah, you have to know how to do this.
I
Yeah.
think I pronounced it
MJ.
the other day. How is it pronounced?
Look at this, we
Osofsky.
have 49 viewers here. Let's
Yeah.
get over 50.
Osov.
Share the link, spread the word, get some more people in the chat, get some more people watching the live stream. It's one
my
thing I
maiden name
love
was
about
Stone.
these ladies
And I
events
got
is
screwed, 'cause I
that
was a teacher.
you guys come out in force.
Not Miss Stone anymore. It's
You
Ms.
really
O.
support one another.
We're all in. Go ahead.
Love to see more of these ladies events here. Jessica making her stand with the ace-5 offsuit in the cutoff. Cheryl with a reasonable call here in the big blind, king 10. Get ourselves a relative coin flip. And so far, Jessica's ace high is holding here. Hits her 5, kind of inconsequential except for a spade. Running spades will send her to the rail. It's black, but it's not the spade. Jessica finding the much needed double up here. Back up to over 10 big blinds now. Back in it.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, Casper.
That's the shot in the arm you need. Just get back in it. Now you have enough chips. You get some fold equity. You get another double up. And another double up. Before you know it, you're in the chip lead.
Try and get the
2 under the gun here, trying to decide, what do I do with king queen?
Likes and subscribe to our new channel. Oh, you got enough.
Under 20 bigs here.
Oh, no, we're good.
I'd like to see it come in for a raise to 6 or 7K here. But she's going bigger. She's going 13K.
It does have another mark on
More
it.
than 4X.
Bottom right on the right card. That vertical line.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a white.
Oh, there's actually a lot of lines.
There was a lot of them.
Okay, okay. Now that I'm looking, I'm like, I see a lot of those.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I still don't
We
want
got a lot of Guerreros in the chat here.
I'm just letting you know. That
We
card
own that.
is messed up.
There goes all that.
Like a
And just like that, Proc Shadi with Jacks here in the cutoff, making her stand. MJ gonna fold those 4s, and now 2 has committed too much with that raise, and she's gonna call.
you ladies.
And gonna be in a little coin flip here, the classic race.
Sir? No, sir. 6 call.
Prakshadi is
Was it fives?
the one on the chopping block here
Oh, the fours.
Oh, 'cause
in
five.
danger. She's all in. Needs to hold. Needs those jacks to hold.
Don't do it.
So far they do.
I had ace nine.
Yeah.
And Jack's gonna hold, and she's gonna find the double here.
Right.
Now, if 2 had raised standard 6 to 7K instead of 13K, she could probably get away from it there.
Ace nine.
But all in all, just lost the flip.
Stand up quite
And
a
they're
few
both going to
times.
essentially change chip positions now.
Not stand up.
Prakshadi finding that double up. 2 getting cut in half.
I'm not a big salmon fan. What kind of dressing do you use?
I'm not too worried about that because I don't need it.
Rosie with King 9 suited here under the gun. A little bit over 10 big blinds left here. Do you want to make your stand? If you do,
Call from
there's a lot of players behind you. She's going to limp in.
That's what I want to know.
Oh,
Ranch. Okay.
full sequence.
I like ranch.
You could probably
Blue
eat
cheese
anything
is
as
my
long as you
favorite.
put ranch on it.
Right? First order.
Well, the ladies are talking food. They're getting me hungry now.
Yum.
I'm in the
Texas
booth.
ranch goes on.
Send sustenance.
My daughter dips everything in ranch.
MJ coming along in the +3 with the King 10 off.
I'm on board with the.
Canada it's mayonnaise, in Texas it's ranch.
2 on the button here with the ace 3 suited. Gonna rip it.
My French fries and blue cheese.
My mom likes
Punishing the limpers.
7.
Got a chance to pick up those
Yeah.
free blinds and free limps
Tucker's
here.
has this salad.
Really add to her stack.
That's really good.
Increase her stack by 50% if she doesn't get called here.
Can I get a count?
Gizmos.
Fortunately for her, MJ does have a pretty deep stack here. Has to call 25K to win almost 50K, almost 2 to 1. She might make the call hoping she's in a coin flip situation. She's in a 60-40. It's not terrible. Definitely getting a decent price here. Doesn't want to double up her opponent, doesn't want to lose more chips, but doesn't want to let this one go either.
I don't make the call. I do make the call.
Good pops there. Jeez, I'm jealous.
She's gonna let it go. Doesn't want to get any valuable chips. Doesn't want to make one of her opponents any stronger than she has to. Oh, we got some House of Dragons, Game of Thrones discussions there.
And apparently they're
Anyone else are out there in the chat watching those shows?
I actually
I like Game of Thrones for the first few seasons. It got a little wonky later on, but we got Ruth raising it up here with the old Ming click and the +1 with the ace-jack offsuit, and we have an all-in Jessica waking up with the dominating hand, ace-queen, and under 10 bigs.
think he owns the right to it, and they're going to like make it some series or whatever.
God, I can see his face.
Yeah. And there's an initial, I think, with his name. I want to say like Michael D or Johnny D, so, but that's not it.
Ruth looking like she's tired of folding.
I'm yours.
Yeah, and she is. She wants to eliminate somebody, but she's going to see the bad news. Domination Nation.
If you've watched all the Game of Thrones, then you know.
Gotta hit her
some of the
kicker
history,
or
but if you
Just
don't,
need a jack.
straight
Get into it. My
or
cousin loved
diamond
it.
flush here.
Okay.
Hearts no good. Jessica poised to double here. There's diamonds. One more diamond on the turn would make it interesting here. Oh, she hits the jack.
Queen.
And the queen on the river, she survives.
Oh,
The short stacks refusing to go quietly into the night.
That's the way to do it. Nicely for yeah, 'cause
Keeping
I'm
it
usually
exciting.
like, nice asking.
Another double up for a short stack here. Jessica
36,000. I need more.
back up over 10 bigs.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oh wait, no, she won. She's up to
I heard the same
82K.
thing you heard.
She's up over 20 bigs now. Back to healthy. Ruth dropping to 91K, still healthy, but
That's why I had to shove.
Nice hand.
Thank you.
Are you calling station?
Go MJ in second with 146K.
No, you big blind.
Prakshadi, Rosie, 2, and Cheryl all under 10 bigs here, needing to find a
What
double
about
up
flop? It was min
or a
raise.
triple up if they can.
I would have had to.
Let me check the
I don't think she would.
chat here, see if I've missed anything. Nope, nothing new, but we still have over
Yeah.
50 of you watching. Thank you all for tuning in. Cheryl under the gun, gonna limp with the king 10 offsuit. I don't like it. You want to come in with a raise if you're gonna play that hand. But given all the short stacks behind, and given your own stack, she only has 26K. If you're gonna play the king 10 under the gun, which I think you should on that stack size, you really want to be shoving it. Ruth gonna limp with queen jack, and Lisa waking up with a premium here, ace king. Imagine she's gonna shove here with only 88K in her stack and blinds at 6K. With 2 limps behind her. She's doing the math right now.
At least I went all in and
Shove is the right play. Yep, and she's gonna do it. I like it.
I could have bet smaller to my call.
That is the play.
It's because I like her. And I'll
Will anyone wake up with a hand behind her? Cheryl on a short stack here. She's gonna be dominated if she makes this call. She will be at risk. How much longer can she wait? The blinds are about to hit her. Once the blinds come through, that's 15K of her remaining 20K stack. Does she want to make her stand here? In the danger zone. Yep, there she goes. Making her stand. Gonna be dominated. Ruth getting out of the way. What can you do? You only have a few big blinds. You gotta make your stand here. It's unfortunate to run into a spot where you are dominated here, but she's not dead. Still 30%. 73K in the middle here. Does flop a gut shot, needs a jack. Does not come, and Cheryl is going to be our first elimination here. Lisa finding some much needed chips, getting back up over 100K. Julie Jensen in the chat saying Rosie equals ratings. Love to see it.
That made me big blind.
Love to see all the support these players are getting.
We came in with a couple
Super
shorter
short.
stacks,
I tried.
There, folks.
Yeah. You always try with me. You too, I know. But I also knew you couldn't outplay me after the flop,
If I had-
you know.
yeah,
20
if I
years of
Oh,
experience.
I'd already raised and you didn't have that much more.
Yeah,
Rosie making her stand with pocket fives here on the button.
I do too.
I like it. Figures to be a favorite over the lines here. Prakshadi getting rid of the king 9
Kind of a
offsuit.
wild year, so I didn't get
Now we go to the big blind here. MJ waking up with an ace-3, suited ace.
You've been playing 20 years.
Gonna make the call. Rosie's range can be pretty wide here. And now my stream has gone frozen. Oh, we're back. Okay. Just a little hiccup there. So Rosie, 60-40 spot here. She is the favorite to double up.
Yeah.
Can she get there?
Ruth and I were
Can
involved
she
in a
hold?
lot of hands together.
Will MJ get there? Rosie at risk here.
Yes, but you played a lot of
Cheryl, our first out at this final table. If Rosie can win here, she'll be up to almost 50K. Still in the danger zone, but with enough chips to make a comeback. We're going to see a 2 diamond flop and a wheel draw, and the diamond comes in.
Okay, I'll take it.
And that
Very
was
good game.
quick. All right. Going to say goodbye to Rosie here. And we're going to say hello to Rosie here in the booth. She's putting on her headphones, putting on her microphone. Rosie, thank you so much for coming out today.
Of course.
How was your experience here?
It was amazing. I love the Royal Card Club. This is the first time I've made it this far in
Okay.
a tournament and on the live stream, so I'm really...
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah,
That's awesome.
fan,
Yeah,
big fan.
it's you know I played a few live streams at this point, but it's a lot of fun. It's a little unnerving your first time for sure, because you're like, you know, I don't want to look foolish, I don't want to make a mistake.
Yeah,
but
unfortunately, I think in a couple of those hands, I probably was foolish in hindsight, but at this point, you know, I played the way that I usually do. And
Sure,
so
sure.
I think, yeah.
Well, I mean, and so
Right.
many
Like,
players
damn it,
sit
what the
there,
heck is
these
it?
professional
I kept doing
grinders,
this on my phone, I
and they have
never got to
scowls
see
on
it.
their faces, and they have their headphones
like, I
on and
got
their
zero
hoodies,
information
and they
on
don't
the break.
socialize, and they just have this dark cloud over their heads. And then the
Yeah.
only time they speak up is when they want to insult or berate someone. Like,
Oh.
no, poker's supposed to be fun again. Make poker fun again.
Agreed.
Doesn't have to be so
I think it
serious.
just has to be ladies then, because
I mean,
we
really,
make it so much fun,
You
right?
ladies really do make it so much fun.
Now
and
we
what
have to grow that, you know.
You
it's,
really
it's
do.
been
You
one
really
of those challenges for
I
a lot
had
of years.
I had helped out at another club a while back before Royal had opened up here, and we had brought in a sorority from one of the local universities. 23
nice.
ladies, never played poker in their lives, right?
Wow.
And so it was just an event for them. We put up a little prize pool, and man, the poker they played was terrible. Tons of limping. They're not betting their full houses.
Oh,
I mean,
my
but we had commentators in the booth. We had the live stream going. But man, the vibe was so good. These ladies were having so much fun.
That's
And if one of them won a hand or one of them was eliminated, they're all clapping for each other. And one of the commentators in the booth was like, "Man, I wish people would clap for me when I won a hand." So it looks like we've got Prakshadi in the danger zone here, all in with the ace-7, dominated by the 7-7 of Jessica, and she's going to be eliminated. And oh my goodness, she's in the booth here with us.
Bye, everybody.
All right, we're going to say goodbye to Rosie here. Thank you for coming in.
You're welcome. Thank you so
And
much.
we're going to pass the headphones and the mic to Prakshadi,
Okay. She wasn't in long, but
our 6th place finisher, I believe it is. All right, there you are. You are live, sort of on a delay, but you're live as far as the people in the chat here.
Another tournament for Toasted 2020.
Good run.
All right. So Prakshadi, say hello to the
time we get finished.
almost 50 people watching.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Starting, yeah.
Hi. Hi.
Tell us about your experience here at the Royal Card Club. Is this your first Lips event, or have you played others?
I've played others.
played others,
in
or-
Vegas. I love these events.
All right. Where'd you come in from?
From New Jersey.
New Jersey. All right.
Yeah,
another
so
another
Lisa invited
northeasterner.
me,
Okay. All right.
yes.
So we're all from that hard northeastern edge.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I came out here to support Lisa. She's been phenomenal.